Today, we'll be discussing how to turn criticism into a competitive edge. In my years as a professor and researcher, I've had my work torn apart by the best minds in the field. At first, it stung, but I soon realized that professional criticism is the breakfast of champions if you know how to digest it. Today, I am teaching you the filter method, how to extract the lesson and discard the insult so you can grow without losing your confidence. In pharmacology, if an experiment fails or a colleague challenges my findings, I don't take it as a comment on my character. I take it as data. So when someone criticizes your work, your ego wants to go into a defensive crouch. But as a self-investment leader, you must stay in the observer's seat. Criticism is simply a mirror showing you a blind spot you didn't know you had. If you stop seeing feedback as an attack and start seeing it as an audit, you become unshakable. You aren't wrong. The process is just being refined. When someone gives you feedback, run it through a mental filter. Imagine a laboratory sieve that catches the impurities and lets the pure substance through. The insult is the impurity. This is the tone, the harsh words, or the person's own bad day. Discard this immediately. It has no value for your growth. The lesson, on the other hand, is the pure substance. This is the objective truth. Did you miss a deadline? Was the report unclear? Is the strategy flawed? If a supervisor says, "This report is a mess," you clearly didn't put effort in. The insult is the lazy comment. Discard it. The lesson is the report lacks clarity. Keep that. When you filter out the noise, you can focus on the fix. The difference between a leader and an amateur is the length of their response window. When you receive harsh feedback, do not reply instantly. Wait, let the chemical surge of adrenaline settle, then ask one clarifying question. I hear your point about the project timeline. What specific adjustments would bring this back into alignment with your expectations? This moves the conversation from emotion to execution. It shows you're invested in the result, not your own ego. That is how you win the room. Criticism is a gift that is often wrapped in ugly paper. Don't throw away the gift just because you don't like the wrapping. And so your homework? Think of a piece of feedback that bothered you recently. Apply the filter method. What was the insult you can now discard? What is the one lesson you can keep? Tell me in the comments, how do you stay calm when the feedback gets tough? Let's share our strategies for staying resilient. I am Professor Deme Onari Jodril. Continue to learn, unlearn, and relearn. This is the best investment one can make in oneself. See you on the next episode.